What's up, everybody? We are finally back in the car and finally back at Armor. So, today, same as usual, we've got chest and shoulders. However, I realized watching yesterday's footage two things. One, the camera was significantly too close to my face during the second half of the video. So, it's like literally right here on my face the entire time I'm talking. Apologies for how weird that probably is. Second thing, I forgot to do the song of the day yesterday on the last video. So, to make up for it, we're going to do two today. The first one being Providence by Avalanche Effect, and the second one being Bleed You Dry by Afterlife. Both of those are relatively new songs that I've discovered and listened to while I'm lifting, so hopefully you guys can get the same amount of enjoyment out of them that I do. Other than that, we hit another new low weight today. Yesterday, the new lowest weight was 175.3. This morning, the new lowest weight is 174.4. We are down nearly another pound, finally under 175. And I was doing a little bit of math earlier. Now, of course, this math is purely based on guesses and what I can see with my eyes, with the added variables of it's not including water weight or any other type of weight than body fat. But in a random guessing scenario, to get a kind of sort of idea for where we're sitting body weight and body fat wise, if I had to guess, I would say I'm probably at about 7% body fat, and I want to get down to like 4. So, given my present body weight at 174.4, if I was to lose another 3% body fat to take me from 7 to 4, that's a whole lot of numbers, a whole lot of math. It would be roughly 5 pounds and some change. So that would put me at about 169, 170, somewhere in there. So I think show weight for us will probably be under 170, about 169. Now, like I said, I could lose an extra 3 pounds of fluid. Honestly, I have no idea. This is all guessing, but it helps me and gives me something to think about. So, yeah, I definitely think we can make it to about 4% body fat, and I think we are going to be the leanest person on stage for True Novice, for sure, and for the natural show the next weekend. I think I will be leaps and bounds ahead of the others in terms of conditioning and being absolutely peeled, and it makes me really happy, especially because I'm still natural for the first show, and of course everyone, quote unquote everyone, will be natural for the second show. So I think the extra conditioning and me being absolutely peeled, along with the way that my physique flows and my symmetry right at the present moment, I think all of that put together puts me in a very, very good position to win my category at both shows. So that's what we're going for. And I had a very long rant about winning and goal setting and what you should put your sights on in the last video. So if you want to hear me have a very philosophical, serious talk that'll get you motivated, look at the last video and my face way too close to the camera. But for today, I've eaten 3 meals. We've got 3 meals left to go. We're right smack dab in the middle of the day. And I'm going to chug this pre-workout, get in there and destroy my body. Then do 30 minutes of cardio, and I'll see all of you in the posing room. But, as always, except for when I forget, I'm going to chug this liquid in front of you. Also, if you didn't see yesterday's video, yes, I am now clean shaven, with a little bit of stubble because I haven't shaved in a few days, but the body is also clean shaven, so that's a very weird experience. Going from being a very hairy person to shaving all of it off. At first you're like, holy shit, that's weird. And then you're like, oh wow, I'm the same color as Casper the Ghost. And then you kind of get used to it. I can definitely tell I need a tan. That is for sure. And all of the comments that I've gotten have ranged from talking about my jawline to telling me I look significantly younger than I was. Um, that's pretty much the only comments I've gotten is I have a jawline that could cut people and should be registered as a weapon, and I look as though I am now under the age of 18 and I would get carded if I went to a bar. Those are the comments that I've gotten so far about shaving my face. And to my surprise, Madeline is my girlfriend if you don't know, doesn't hate it. She kind of likes the face, however, despises the fact that I don't have body hair anymore. So, right after these two shows are over, I will be growing at least the body hair back. And I did a little experiment during the shaving process of my face, and I realized that with a very long mustache, because I shaved off everything except for that, I look nearly identical to Arthur Shelby from Peaky Blinders because of like the fucking uh, the way my jaw looks and stuff. I'm not slicking my hair back, but I might grow everything back out and shave the beard off again, but leave the mustache this time. Because I'm not gonna lie, the mustache looked pretty damn good. The only reason I didn't keep it is I want to be clean shaven for the shows, and I want to get used to it. Not only the shaving and crap, but I want to get used to like what my physique looks like with no hair on it, and that way also like there's no impedance of us assessing my physique day to day. There's no hair in the way. We can see all of the lines, all the definition, all the striations, and we can truly see how I'm progressing over the next 8 weeks. As of yesterday, we are 8 weeks out, and I feel like we are in a fabulous position. I am so fucking hyped to get even leaner over the next 8 weeks, and honestly, I don't feel that bad. Like, yeah, I'm a little hungry and I'm a little tired, but who gives a shit? Like most people are hungry and tired in their normal day to day anyway, and I've been through significantly worse bouts of hunger and tiredness through all of my military training. So like being a tiny bit hungry but still eating 6 times a day and being kind of tired but still sleeping like 8 hours a night when I'm not getting up at 5:30 to coach clients, um, is like I'm in a great spot. Like workouts, honestly, strength is holding decently well. Like on hack squats, I'm still hack squatting 450 plus the band, so anywhere from 450 to 500 for 9 reps, and I weigh 174 pounds, and that's what I did yesterday. I'm not saying I did that a week ago. I did that yesterday, uh, and like I'm about to go in here and shoulder press the 80-pound dumbbells. Like strength is in a really really good spot, which is why I've held on to as much muscle tissue as I have. Like using the chest supported plate loaded row machine. The reason my back's so big, I'm still rowing like 450 pounds for 8 reps, which sounds ludicrous, but it's on a machine with an axis. So like I'm not actually rowing like barbell rowing 450. I'm in a machine, but that's still ludicrous. It's like that's 5 plates on each side for the plate loaded row. But honestly, I feel great, which means that we have more room to push. My calories are at 2270 right now on training days, and a little bit like 21 something on rest days. But we're at, I want to say, 200 grams of carbs. Yeah, 200 grams of carbs on training days and 180 grams of carbs on rest days because I don't get my intra workout on rest days. But we've got plenty of room to push because I feel good. Like, we could very easily dip down into like the thousands. Not like 1,000 something, but like 1,800 or 1,900 or whatever the hell, whatever Alex decides. Or just like go down to 2,000. We could very easily drop my calories again, is what I'm saying. And I would still be fine. So we have a lot of room to get leaner. And a lot of room for changes as far as my macros, my calories, and cardio's not that bad either. Like I'm only doing an hour on my rest days and 30 minutes on training days. We could very easily bump that up to 45 minutes and I would start peeling weight back off again. If we got to a point where I stalled out and I wasn't losing weight or getting leaner. I would say I'm definitely getting a little bit of brain fog though, like just from being so tired. So it's nice that I can set a shitload of reminders in my phone. Like we live in an age of technology where I can just put everything I need to remember on a device that I carry around to buzz at me to remind me. If I was in 1930, I would have to hire a person to follow me around all day and be like, hey, don't forget to breathe oxygen and stand up and straighten your back when you pick things up. But that's about enough of me yapping. The pre-workout's making all my skin crawl. So I'm going to go inside, hit this lift. I'll see all of you in the posing room. Don't go anywhere. That is a wrap for chest and shoulders. Honestly, pretty fucking tired, not gonna lie. But, yeah, workout went really good. Held on to strength for every lift. Didn't go down on anything. So that is that is making me super happy. My brain, however, super scrambled because prep. Everything went super solid. Even cardio afterwards. Like, it wasn't super hard to keep my heart rate above 130 because I've just transferred to the mentality of sprinting the entire time to keep my heart rate up. So now that I just know that it's going to be sprinting, like I'm already fucking prepared for it. My brain's like, all right, we're doing this. Let's go. So it's not that big of a deal to me anymore. But we are post cardio, so probably looking a little flat. We're going to check the pump anyway. There's a huge storm that went by during the workout. So hopefully that's gone by now. Whew. All right. Not too shabby. Still stupid pale everywhere. However, we look solid. Not talking a whole lot because energy levels are pretty low. Speaking of not talking a lot, I've noticed just like walking around with either Madeline or my family or whoever, I talk a lot less now just because like I feel like it's the tiredness getting to me. So I talk less. I'm even more antisocial than I was to begin with, which is impressive. Still pale as a ghost, and still got some more fat to come off the midsection and the hips. But other than that, we've got 8 weeks. So I have no doubt in my mind over the next 8 weeks, we will get rid of the remainder of what I have of body fat subcutaneous. and I will look absolutely immaculate on stage and win both my shows. So, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up, go and eat meal number 4, get back to the house and eat my other 2 meals. I do, however, have a bunch of steps left to finish. But check-ins were this morning, so I don't have to do posing practice. I already did it this morning, first thing. So, just some steps left for the day. Too easy. Too easy. I will see all of you in the next video when we are 7 weeks out. Eat your food, drink your water, get some sleep, and ultimately, make some gains. I will see all of you in the next video.